Hello, friends. I'm a doctor, and for nearly 40 years, I've been watching how people take care of their health. Some go to the gym, others buy expensive vitamins, and some simply try to eat right. But few realize that even the healthiest foods can do harm if combined the wrong way. I'm not exaggerating. I've personally seen how perfectly healthy people started experiencing discomfort after eating seemingly harmless meals, stomach pain, headaches, fatigue. The reason lies in the fact that certain foods don't get along inside the body. Instead of bringing benefits, they trigger inflammation, digestive issues, and toxin buildup. Today, I want to talk about 3 food combinations that you should absolutely avoid. This isn't about strict diets or extreme restrictions, just knowing what to eat with what is enough. Pay special attention to the last pair because nearly everyone eats it without even thinking. If you care about your health and the health of your loved ones, support our community by subscribing to the channel. If you think this video is useless, write "miss" in the comments. But if it helped you, type "useful." Your feedback matters. It helps us create valuable and meaningful content. So, let's begin. The first food pair to avoid is dairy products and acidic fruits, especially citrus. Many people enjoy yogurt with orange or cottage cheese with pineapple. But it's important to understand what happens in your stomach when you mix these. Dairy contains casein protein, which curdles in an acidic environment. Acidic fruits, as you know, have high acidity. As a result, you get a thick, hard-to-digest mass that can lead to fermentation, bloating, heartburn, and irritation of the stomach lining. I've had many patients complain of chronic fatigue, heaviness in the stomach, and digestive problems. When I asked them what they usually ate for breakfast, I often heard cottage cheese with orange or yogurt with mandarin. After I asked them to avoid this combination for 2 weeks and eat those foods separately, their condition improved significantly. Bloating disappeared in just a few days, sleep improved within a week, and after 2 weeks, they were thanking me. So, my advice? If you love dairy products, eat them separately from acidic fruits. Leave a gap of at least 2 to 3 hours between them. This is especially important for people over 50 and anyone with gastritis or other stomach issues. Good health isn't always about strict diets or supplements. Often, it's just about combining foods properly, knowing what to eat, when, and how. Now you know the first harmful combination, but there are 2 more, and the last one will definitely surprise you. The second common pairing is coffee with sweet pastries, a classic morning ritual for many. A cup of coffee and a croissant or a bun or toast with jam. It seems harmless, even enjoyable, but this is how millions of people start their day by doing subtle but real harm to their bodies, especially on an empty stomach. Coffee stimulates the production of stomach acid and activates the pancreas. On its own, it's not that harmful, especially if you drink it without sugar or cream. But paired with sweet pastries, it becomes a problem. Sugar and refined flour digest quickly and spike your blood sugar. Coffee adds stress to the system. The heart beats faster, blood pressure rises, blood vessels constrict. All of this is happening while your stomach is still empty, without any buffer from other food to soften the impact. The result? Blood sugar spikes, adrenal overload, headaches, energy crashes before lunch, sometimes hand tremors, and a general sense of fatigue. I've seen it firsthand. One of my colleagues, an experienced surgeon, had this exact morning habit: double espresso and a croissant. A few years later, he developed arrhythmia, constant fatigue, and stomach discomfort. When he switched to oatmeal for breakfast and moved his coffee to later in the day, without pastries, his health noticeably improved. It turned out the issue wasn't age, it was how he started his day. This isn't a call to quit coffee entirely. It can be part of a healthy diet if consumed mindfully, just not on an empty stomach and not with sugary baked goods. If you want carbs, go for whole grains like buckwheat, oats, or whole wheat toast. Coffee is best 30 minutes after a meal. You can even add some fruit, honey, or dried fruit. It's much gentler on your system. Now to the third combination, the most well-known and widely eaten. You'll find it in homes, kindergartens, schools, even hospitals. I'm talking about cucumbers and tomatoes. They're in every salad, on every table. People eat them together all the time. But from a physiological point of view, they don't mix well. Tomatoes are acidic, while cucumbers are alkaline. When eaten together, they disrupt the balance of your stomach's acidity. Enzymes work less efficiently, digestion slows down, and this can lead to gas, bloating, and acidity issues, especially for people with gastritis, high stomach acid, or sensitive digestion. That said, if you have a healthy stomach and eat a small amount of this salad, nothing bad will happen. Your body can handle it, especially if you don't wash it down with meat, mayo, or fries. But if you're prone to bloating or digestive discomfort, it's better to eat these foods separately. For example, cucumbers at breakfast, tomatoes at lunch. Or add neutral ingredients like potatoes, rice, or buckwheat to balance the salad. One more thing. Cucumbers are mostly water, and tomatoes contain acids and active enzymes. If you drink tea, coffee, or soda after such a salad, you may experience bloating and belching. So even a healthy dinner can leave you feeling uncomfortable. If you feel heaviness after vegetables or have a sensitive stomach, try eating tomatoes and cucumbers separately. But if you're healthy, eat in moderation and avoid washing it all down with sugary drinks, you can still enjoy this salad occasionally. It's important to approach food mindfully. No need to be afraid, just understand how your body reacts to certain combinations. Let us know in the comments. Have you tried yogurt with orange or cottage cheese with pineapple? Is that part of your routine, or not at all? Do you start your day with coffee and a pastry? Harmful habit, or have you switched to something healthier? And how about cucumbers and tomatoes? Do you eat them together in salads every day, or have you learned to separate them? Take care of yourself and your loved ones. Health begins with simple choices.